Have you ever tried to buy stocks and come across the terms market order, limit order, and stop order? Well, if so, then this is one video you'll want to watch. In this video, we'll explain what those three orders are and give you examples of how those orders are used. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Romel, and on this channel we talk about all things related to finance, investing, and building wealth. We share mindsets, strategies, techniques, and resources that you can use and implement to start your journey to build wealth. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. We're a new and growing YouTube channel, and anything you can do to support us is really appreciated. Alright guys, so what are these three types of orders and how are they used? The first type of order we'll be talking about is a market order. This is one of the most commonly used orders because it's one that is filled immediately. If you ever tried to log into one of the stock exchanges and tried to buy an order when the market is open, then you'll usually be using this type of order. What's nice is that this is filled immediately, so whatever you see at the market price is what you'll be paying for your security. By security I mean stock, fund, options, or bonds. The next type of order that you may encounter is called a limit order. A limit order is an order type that only gets executed if the user-defined price is met. This can be used to both buy and sell securities. Towards the end of the video, I'll give you some examples, so stick around till the end, and that should help clarify how limit orders are used. The next type of order is called a stop order. This is one of the more complicated types of orders. That's because this is a two-part order. A stop order is an order that becomes either a market order or a limit order when the user-defined stop price is met. Stop price is basically a user-defined value that triggers a stop order to become either a market or limit order. Another thing to note is that there's two types of stop orders. One is called a stop loss, and that's when a stop order becomes a market order once the stop price is met. As a recap, a market order is an order type that gets fulfilled to either buy or sell a security at the current market price. Market orders can only be executed when the market is open. And a stop limit is the second type of stop order. This is when a stop order price is met, the stop order becomes a limit order. Again, I know this is very confusing, so stick around till the end. I give some examples to help put this into perspective. Alright, so what are the instances where you want to use one of these three orders? Well, the first one, a market order, is an order type that you want to use if you want to get the stock immediately. This is one where you don't want to wait for the best price, you just want the stock now. Another thing to remember is that a market order is one that can only be placed when the market's open. The second type of order is a limit order. This should be used when you want to either buy or sell a certain security at a price. What's different about a limit order than a market order is that limit orders can get executed at any time, either during pre-trading session, standard, or after hours. And the third one, a stop order, is similar to a limit order. You want to use this when you have certain conditions that you want to be met. Again, the difference between a limit order and a stop order is that a stop order is a two-part order. Depending on how it's used, a stop order can either become a market order or a limit order. Now that you know what these three types of orders are and when to use them, let's give you some examples to really help put this into perspective. The first order type is a market order. For example, when we have a stock, Tesla, for a price at 500. We want to buy this at 12 o'clock. The result of this is that a market order is filled at the $500 per share request. Our second example shows a stock of Apple priced at $200. The time of order is at 7 a.m. The result is that the market order is not filled because the order is placed outside of market hours. One thing to note is that the New York Stock Exchange trading hours are from 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time to 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, when placing a market order, it's very important to make sure that the market is open when you're placing your order. If not, then you'll probably have to do a limit order or a stop order if you still want to buy that security. The second example we have are limit orders. For example 1, person A wants to buy Tesla at $90 per share and sets the limit order for $90. Current Tesla price is trading at $95. At 3 p.m., the Tesla price drops to $90. The limit order gets executed and shares are bought for $90 at 3 p.m. As you can see, limit orders are a good way to get stocks at the prices that you want. Example 2. Person B wants to sell Apple at $300 per share and sets a limit order for $300. The current Apple price is trading at $250. At 3 p.m., Apple's price jumps to $300. The limit order gets executed and shares are sold for $300 at 3 p.m. Again, this is a great example of when you can use limit orders to help boost your profits. If you're looking to sell a stock but not at the current price, then the limit order is one that you might want to look into. The third example is one that you'll want to look out for. Example 3. Person C wants to sell Amazon at $5,000 per share and sets a limit order of $5,000. The current Amazon price is $2,500 and never reaches $5,000. Because this limit order and limit price has not been met, the order does not get executed. And depending on the type of limit order you place, it may expire. Alright, stop order is one of the more complicated order types that we'll be discussing. Obviously, other than these 3 types, there's some more advanced order techniques, but for the purposes of this video, these are 3 of the most common ones you'll see. Example 1. Person A wants to buy Tesla at $90 per share and sets a stop order with a stop price at $90. Current Tesla price is trading at $95. At 3 p.m., Tesla price drops to $90. The stop price is met, which triggers the stop order and gets converted to a market order and buys Tesla at $90. Example 2. Person B wants to sell Alibaba at $300 per share and sets a stop order with a stop price at $310 and a limit at $300. Current Alibaba price is trading at $320. At 12 p.m., the stock dips to $310. Because it has met the stop price, the stop order now gets converted to a limit order. As a recap, a limit order is an order that gets executed once a user-defined number gets met. At 3 p.m., the stock's price dips from $310 to $300, triggering the limit order to sell your shares. As you can see, stop orders are a 2-part system. There's usually a stop price that must be met to then convert the stop order to either a market order or a limit order. Most people use stop orders as a way to safeguard their profits and defend against losses. Alright guys, that's all we have for this video. Hopefully that was informative for you. I tried to include some examples to help put into perspective how these 3 order types are used. As mentioned before, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to connect with me on some of the other social media sources such as Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, I'll leave links in the description down below. As always, see you on the next one.